Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of Let Me Finish, the podcast where two sisters argue, debate, usually cut each other off, but at the end of every episode, we still end up laughing. So I'm one of your hosts. I'm Janice.
I'm Jillian.
All right, guys, and if you have been tuning in, you know that we have been doing our Love Island review. So
Hmm.
we are at episode 17, y'all. We're at Casa Amor.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. We've been waiting
Yes.
for this.
Well, you haven't, but you know now. It's crazy,
Hmm.
isn't it? Yeah,
It
girl.
gets,
It's
yeah, it got
crazy.
really crazy. I'm just
It's
like,
crazy.
dang.
No, Casa Amor goes off every time. So we're
Hmm.
gonna jump right in. Uh, and so going into episode 17, we're starting off with the fallout of Zach and Kada.
Hmm.
What happened with them?
Zach got mad that Caleb pulled
Oh,
Kata for a chat. Hmm.
So I'm
Yeah.
so sick of Zach, bro. Like I'm
I
sick of
am.
him.
I've been sick.
I'm
I've been
sick of
sick of
him.
Zach.
Like, okay, so
Hmm.
he gets mad at Kada. But the thing about it is, he is like such a hypocrite because you literally, at every fucking turn of this damn show, you have been making
Hmm.
sure it's okay to still explore. Explore. You want to explore. Are you okay if we explore?
Right?
You literally were just inside this woman, pulling up the sheets of
Hmm.
the bed. And you're asking, would you kill me if I explored?
Yeah.
Are you mental? Like, he's
Yeah.
literally so
Because he was
annoying.
prepared. He was prepared for Casa. He was preparing, like,
He was
hey, how
preparing
mad
for
would you
Casa.
be?
Yeah, I think he was
Mm-hmm.
preparing for Casa, and then the fact that he like, I feel like Kata was trying to be very mature about the whole situation and make sure that she, um, hold on, is my microphone okay? Yeah, she was trying to be mature about the whole situation, and she was actually like, um, going to him saying, I want to talk to you. Why are you upset? Don't be upset. You have nothing to worry about. We didn't talk that long. She was listening to him. She was really like engaged with him. Like, how are you feeling? You don't have anything to
Mm-hmm.
worry about. But yeah, I'm going to have more chats because I don't want to, like, we're not closed. And it was a decent chat. I just think he's a jealous type of guy that cannot stand when actual competition comes around. But in theory, he still likes to keep his options open.
But here's the thing. I think with Kata, it wasn't even so much of I like the conversation. I want to get to know him more. It didn't have to lead anything to anything romantic. I know that Caleb is single and he's looking to build connections so he can couple up with someone.
Right. Right.
But that I knew that was not Kata's intention. Be like, hey, he pulled. She's not gonna be mean. Same thing when Bryce pulled her, and
Mm-hmm.
he flat out said, and literally the conversation was just them getting to know each other. I didn't think anything was
Yeah.
out of the.
No,
It's not like he asked
Zach,
for a kiss or.
yeah, Caleb was not out of pocket. He was very
Mm-hmm.
respectful. I felt like I mean, did the conversation go anywhere? No.
Mm-mm.
No. I didn't think there was any chemistry whatsoever between the two. On for me, did you feel like there was chemistry?
No, I just don't think Caleb and I don't think they're compatible. They just move at different speeds.
Yeah, I agree. I
And
agree.
he's a southern guy. I think they're more slow. They move at a slower pace. They have a slower life where, East Coast,
Mm-hmm.
you're moving, quick, 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 quick.
Yeah.
And they're very, very forward. And I think he's more
Mm-hmm.
laid back. It's just the difference between being East Coast and being Southern. I think there is a big difference. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I see them, they could be friends. Nothing more
Yeah,
than
I'm
that.
sure
As
they
far as
are already
romantic,
friends.
no.
I'm sure they're already friends. Why am I seeing online all over like people keep like clipping all this stuff with Caleb and Anaya saying that they could be something because they're always like I guess talking and like curled up somewhere.
Uh,
I had never noticed, but I saw all
Caleb?
these different clips. I was like, "Oh, I meant to send
I
it to
didn't
y'all too, you and
I
Stacy
didn't notice
actually."
that, but I would have to go back and look.
Okay.
Um,
But
but yeah,
I was like, maybe. But
yeah,
anyways,
because
let's
with Zach, and Kata, he was clearly jealous and angry, and he couldn't express that. Instead, what he did was he was trying to get a rise out of Kata and try to make her angry and be like, "Well, I'm gonna pull Melanie for a
yeah.
chat."
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
He definitely was.
He didn't say Jen. He said Melanie. Why?
Because he
Why
knows that it
Melanie?
would piss her off. He just wants to get a reaction out of her because he doesn't.
Yes.
He's a jealous guy. He's the type of guy who's
Mhm.
insecure. He's the type of guy
Mhm.
that gaslights you, makes you feel like you did something wrong when he's the one
Mhm.
doing that kind of shit. At the
Right.
end of the day, so I'm just like, he's just annoying, and I'm just like over him. I feel like Kate is such a beautiful girl. She seems really genuine and funny, and just like a cool chick. And so I'm just like, I just hate him for her. I hate her.
Right. And here's the thing with Kada, because he was angry, he immediately went to try and punish her. Whenever
Yeah,
she
he's
tried to
definitely
give him a
like,
hug and a kiss, he's
he
just
gives
like, no,
he gives
no,
closet
I don't want.
narcissist. He gives
Yeah.
closet like, I'm gonna act like the nice guy in public. I'm gonna be a
Mhm.
nice facing guy, but at the end of the day, I'm at
Mhm.
home cussing you out and giving you the cold shoulder and giving you the silent treatment, and
Right.
not answering my phone on purpose. He's that kind of
Mhm.
guy. He's just
Yeah,
literally
cuz
gonna torture you. Get
yeah, cuz
out, get out, get
it
out,
was the
Kato.
hug, refusing the hug and the kiss, and be like, no, I'm going to talk to Bryce. I want to talk to Bryce. I want to talk to Bryce. Okay, fine, whatever. And then when she came back down, she goes, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" He was just like, "I'm talking to these guys," and she's
Because he
like, "No,
just
I want to talk to you."
he said he said in the conversation that's because he didn't like how she was trying to like check him in front of everybody. I was like, she wasn't trying to check you, she was trying to talk to
No,
you, and you
right.
decided to make it a moment where she needed to check you. Because when he was like, can you say please,
Hmm.
and she was like, no, please for what?
Yeah, he was punished. Like I said, it's a part of the punishment. And then the next morning, not making breakfast for her. Yeah, you're trying to punish her for
Yeah.
she didn't, and then she didn't do anything wrong.
No, she really did not do anything wrong. So I'm just like, Kata, like, he's crazy. You need to leave this man alone.
Hmm.
But in the confessional, she's all like, if a man is not jealous, then hello, do you like me? And
Yeah.
I get that vibe.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
want you
I
to be
don't like it.
toxic. I don't want you to be toxic, but
Hmm.
it needs to give a little I'm obsessed with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So
obsessed with
I
me
did,
means like you get jealous pretty easily, but you don't take it overboard.
yeah, because I think
You're like,
before,
don't look at my woman. I know she looks good. Like, leave her alone.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that.
So I just thought that I wrote that down in my notes as far as Zach and Kata. Of course, they didn't leave on the best terms to Casa, and of course Anaya and KC, which
So we can get into Casey
these
and Anaya,
past
their conversation.
yes,
Because
because I think these past three episodes, Casey was on my watch list after that grandma comment. Now I need him off my island right now. I can't. I'm so over Casey.
so
I'm like, the mask has slipped completely for him.
I don't think it's a mask. I don't think it's a mask. I hate. I don't want to be like defending this man, but I kind of want to defend this man.
Okay, then we're gonna be on the opposite sides of this because I'm
So
going to
this is where we
drag
argue, y'all.
his
This is where we all
ass.
gonna argue. So here's
Mm-hmm.
my thing.
Okay.
They don't like each other. That's how I feel. They don't like each other.
Okay,
Neither one
we'll
of
agree
them.
on that.
Okay? And
I'll agree
so
on that.
I think Casey's the type of guy, he does not like to hurt girls' feelings. And if you remember, Casey didn't do shit in that one challenge where he said, I'm feeling blessed. She cried. What are you crying for? Why are you
Why?
crying?
No, Janice, no, no, I'm not gonna let you slide on that one because when Ariana asked that question, how y'all feeling? You see how the other guys fell in
I get
place and
that. I get that.
they
It was
say shit.
inappropriate. It was inappropriate.
Here's his
It was
dumbass
it
perked up
was
real quick.
Jillian.
Blessed. Why blessed?
It was
Why blessed? That was
inappropriate.
a very
At the end of the day, first of all, you're talking about these people being a weekend. So at the end of the
mm-hmm.
day, like none of them should have been locked in the way they were locked in. Period. Point blank.
Okay.
Okay. So when he says it was a joke, clearly he was trying to be funny. Clearly. And this girl goes and cries. Like, does he even feel
She
like he has an opportunity to explore? Is
here's
she
the thing.
even, because she tells him, I'm okay with you exploring. That is not what her actions are showing.
I'll give you
And
that.
I
It's
do
like,
not think
girl,
Casey's the type of guy. You could see it. He folds so quickly. He does it in Casa. We'll talk about that. But
mhm.
he folds quickly for I'm not saying it's right, and it's giving sincere, where you just don't want to hurt these girls' feelings, so instead you pacify them. I don't think
I
Casey's
don't
ever
think.
lied, though. He's never lied. He's
Mm-mm. No, Janice, it's a mask. It's a
a mask
mask.
of what?
It's
Of what?
not.
Of what?
It's not.
What is he masking?
What I don't think when it comes to Casey, I don't think he really cares about hurting Anaya's feelings or not. I think right now there's still an open wound for him that when he opened the door is empty. I think right now
He might
with
be punishing
Casa,
her. He might be.
this is his lick back not just to Anaya, I think for the whole villa, all the girls in the villa. Because I know we're jumping ahead because there were a couple things that he said when it felt like he felt entitled that I did not like. And the
Okay.
way he was operating, I'm just like, you can tell. And he brought up once again the fact that his door was empty at Casa. And
Bro,
I feel like
we all know
because no
what
one
happens
picked
with
him.
insecure men. We know.
Hmm.
I get when insecure men are wounded, they do act out.
Hmm.
I am not
Yeah.
saying that they don't act out. I'm just saying up
Hmm.
until Casa, I feel like Casey was good to Anaya. And I feel like she took every opportunity when he even blinked or even looked like he could be looking another way. She had
Hmm.
a large reaction that does not
Hmm.
give that you're okay with this man exploring, which leaves him feeling like I can't explore. I feel like he felt like he could not explore Soul. I think there's a reason why he said, yeah, she looks like my ex. Just because he said she looked like his ex, Amaya had a very large reaction. And
She
then
did.
Soul, when she got out of the villa, she said every single time, more than the one time we saw, that she was talking to Casey, Anaya pulled him. So you were
Okay,
never
I will give
giving
you
that
that.
man an opportunity to get to know anybody, and you
I'll give
would
you
not.
that. Anaya
And I
has
think
not
that
given
man
him
had
the
pent up energy
opportunity.
going into Casa. I think he had pent up energy. Yes, I do.
And I'll give you that. But here's the thing. Whenever he is reassuring her, instead of saying, "Hey, I like what we have, but I also want to explore and connect and make sure what we have is real." And so if he had done that, and here's the thing, he could have pulled Soul and been more aggressive, but here's the thing, I think with Sincere, with KC, he is not he it's almost like he wants the princess treatment. Like he wants to be the pursued, not the
I
pursuer.
think he needed a little ego stroking for sure. After Anaya rejected him,
Hmm.
she did. Because, like he
Yeah,
said,
because
I believe
if
that man
I,
thought. I honestly believe, because you saw it, he believed somebody was
mhm,
behind that door, and he believed it was Anaya.
yeah,
So
and
at
here's
the
the thing: whenever the girls came out and they
so
were
wait
doing their
so wait
dance,
1 second. I was gonna say because that means what Anaya wants, he will never get, which is to be chosen. Only me.
that's not true because she has chosen him several
But
times.
she only wants him to ever think about her and only have chosen her. Give him an opportunity to choose you. When you had the opportunity to choose, yes, it was in the beginning, and I get first impressions, but you did not choose him. And I feel
Mhm.
like at this point, you haven't had an opportunity to choose somebody else. Nobody has been checking for her.
Or Casey either. So you
Well,
can,
so
it's a
was. So
two-way
was.
street.
So was. She
I
said
don't
it like,
think so.
so
You know
was.
what? She could have chose Sean. She really could have. She could have chose Sean, but she chose Casey
And
because,
remember,
and whenever she did the letter, she chose him again. So
who she gonna choose at the letter time, Jillian? Who she gonna choose? I'm waiting.
true, true, but she could have chose
And
Sean.
Casey said same damn thing with Casey.
Hmm.
Casey, you weren't gonna choose nobody but Anaya. Stop. They
Hmm.
were sitting there playing like they could choose anybody else. I was like, say everybody. Honestly, everybody.
Yeah,
The only people we were concerned about was those two love triangles. Everybody else, bitch, who else you gonna choose?
exactly.
Because you know that it's not gonna be returned. So sorry. Let's move on. But yeah, so I feel like Anaya has unrealistic views of this show. No, no. because she can find what she
No,
wants.
she doesn't.
No, because she can find what she wants. It's just not Casey. It's just not Casey.
I think
you're
so
trying
too.
to force it. She's trying to force it. Don't force it, girl.
True.
You don't like him.
I really don't think they like
Let that man have fun.
her. I don't
They
think they like each
don't. They
other.
really don't. But I think Anaya's the
Mhm.
only one trying to force it. That's why Casey's like, can we explore?
Yeah.
That's why he going buck wild up in that place. And Anaya's still talking about I miss my man. Huh?
I was mad when Melanie pulled her
I'm just
and they're like, what do you think? And she goes, I miss my man. I'm like, what the hell? Uh, but I will have to say,
I can understand Melanie. She was in a good place with Sincere.
yeah.
You were not in
But
a good place with
you
Casey,
notice,
and you saw him dancing up on them girls.
did
What are
you
you
notice
doing?
at the end of me?
No,
Me?
I was pulling on my shirt.
Oh, I think at the end of 17, after they witness, because they go to Cost, the guys go to Cost and they're super excited, jumping all over the place. And, the girls are thinking they're doing the heart rate challenge. They're going to come and dance for their men. And there's the big box. Come to find out it's a television, which
It's a
I think
TV.
production did an absolutely amazing job in making the girls watch that first introduction of all the bombshells, because I really do feel like if they had not done that, the girls would not have given any of those men a
Yeah.
chance.
No, it's
And they would
100%
have
gold mine
stuck
for them.
with their couples. And it's just like, it absolutely rocked the villa. And I love that production did that. But did you notice how calm Melanie and Trinity were once everything was done and done? They're like,
Girl, those
I
some
like
good girls,
Trinity.
girl. Those
Trinity's
some
like,
girls that
men
have been.
will,
There's some girls that been around the block. They were like, bitch,
yeah,
hush, because you
yeah.
gonna. Just how Melanie talk about, you're gonna need to see this to know how to moving forward, because she's taking notes. She's gonna call him out on every little thing.
Yes.
No,
And
I
so
saw you with my own 2 eyes.
the people who completely flipped out was Anaya, was Kata, and was of course Kenzie. But then Corbin did say some fucked up shit
Because she was
when those girls were dancing, and she goes, Corbin said, "I'm going back with someone else," and somebody says Corbin sent Kenzie out the window. I said, "Oh."
But here's the thing: before Casa even happened, before they're still at the villa, him and Kenzie were having a conversation, and what was Kenzie doing? Trying to convince this man or tell this man how to act like you like me. How about you just let that man act like he likes you? Like, if he doesn't want to grab your face and kiss you, you can say, I like affection. That's what Trinity did.
Yeah, because he did.
Hey, can we be more affectionate? Not saying, hey, act this way. Because if that's not how that man acts, that's not how that man acts.
Right.
This is not a dog and pony show. He is not here for your entertainment. Let that man be who he is. So I think from that moment, and especially the way they, like, after they had voted America's favorite couple, the way he was just like, are you so happy we're here? And he was just like, we made it. And then this conversation, literally when she was done, and he was like, anything else I'm doing wrong? And she had to be like, you're not doing anything wrong. And then he was just like, yeah, can I get a kiss now? He doesn't even want her to speak.
Yeah, he did talk about it in Casa.
He had the ick.
Yeah.
Like he was completely done with her going into Casa.
Because I did write that down, that it was like Kenzie was like trying to express to him, I don't think you like me. You act like you like me.
Yeah,
you don't act like you like me.
Her. She probably feels like he likes her at night. On the sheets.
Okay, were you equally as confused with the French fry sex?
Yeah, so at nighttime, so Corbin and Kenzie get a little freaky before Casa, and that's the thing. They only have sexual things in common. But I immediately was like, French fry, that must be a new slang. I said, French fry, that must be a new slang. And immediately I was like, from the context clue, I knew exactly what it was. I didn't have to go look it up. A lot of people said they looked it up, but I was like, can you not just take the context clues? And see his hand movements underneath
I
the
did
blanket?
see that.
Like, it was going pretty fast.
I'm just like, huh. I did see that, but
up and down very fast.
I did still have to Google it. I'm just like, what the hell? I'm just to make sure I wasn't making the wrong assumptions.
And I figured it had something to do with the letters in the beginning, and that's exactly what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Like, That's the two letters. Like, yeah, that's what
Hmm.
it is.
Okay,
Anyways,
gotcha, 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 gotcha.
so yeah,
You're
no, I definitely
you're
thought it
smarter
was
than me.
girl, and Trinity was like, girl, I knew that was something else. Like, me and Bryce was like, what the hell?
They knew it was something
Trinity
else.
is so funny. Trinity is hilarious.
Very.
She's
She's
so funny.
hilarious.
Oh my god! I'm
I'm
like,
like,
when we, because she says something when they do the challenge at Casa Amor. She's like, "Who's Sydney?"
hmm
It was the way she said
oh,
it. It was,
in fact, when was it Sydney? When Sydney came out and was dancing, because she was the last one. She was dressed up as a race car. She goes, "Who got this knockout version of me?"
oh
And she was
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, "But
It
I
is a
will."
dupe. It
But
is a
she
dupe.
was
She said a dupe.
a dupe, and I will have to
It's a
say,
Licer version
she
of
wasn't.
knockoff.
But she wasn't bitter, and she was just like,
Cause
I'll have to
she's
admit,
confident. She's a strong girl.
yeah, she's just like, I'll give it to her. She was T, yeah, and totally gave her props as well. So I did,
She gave a
that's
lot
what
of
I
them
like.
their props. Like Trinity, know a bad
Hmm.
girl, a bad bitch when she sees one. She fine.
Exactly. Girl
Um.
TT or Tiara.
Well, hold on. So hold on. Casa More
This is
happens. So we.
hmm
So yeah. So after Casa More happens, so you kind of already said it. So they are showing the girls everything. So the first girl that comes out is Amora. Baddie.
Amora.
Her
That
body
all of them are
banging.
baddies.
She's so cute. She's so cute,
Hmm.
and she has some. She has a nice booty. So yeah,
Amora,
all the
she was the
guys.
firefighter.
Yes, she's a
Dressed as a
firefighter.
firefighter.
Then you have
Hmm.
Parmita, which was the Persian girl, and she was dressed like in a cat suit.
Like a
Uh,
cat suit. Hmm.
right, and then you had the nurse TT. TT came
TT, when
out.
she came out to Meg the Stallion, I'm like, ooh, bad bitch.
Yep, and then you had, and she was another black girl. Three dark skinned black girls, by the way. So I was like, okay, Love
Hmm.
Island, definitely trying to make sure KC sees something he like. Um,
Exactly.
so then yeah, so then you had, and then Jaden, the blonde haired white girl from Caleb. That's for him. That's for
Hmm.
him. You're welcome.
Yeah, for real.
That girl Alana, she's now apparently she's been kicked off the island. Apparently she's been using the N word online,
Hmm.
and she's been using the hard ER as well,
Hmm.
and saying pretty
I don't think
derogatory stuff on her Snapchat.
she set her eyes on Zach, so I don't think she's coming back to Casa the villa anyway. Not Casa, the villa anyway.
She's
She was never
They
coming
were
back.
blurring her out last night. They're definitely they just had to get it for the challenge. They probably just kept her in for the challenge, but she did not speak
Hmm.
once. So the whole episode, the
That's
last
true.
episode we just watched. So she's out of the villa. I guarantee you tomorrow when we watch it, she's not going to be there.
Okay.
And then the last girl was Sydney, the race car driver. All the guys had a pretty
Hmm.
strong reaction to the girls. I don't. I mean,
Hmm.
who do you think was the most disrespectful?
Corbin and Casey. The hands.
See, and I don't feel like Corbin was disrespectful in the sense because I don't think he likes Kenzie, and I don't think they have shit. So I was like, eh.
As far as like, yeah, but
Handsy
yeah,
wise, yeah, I would guess so. Casey, yeah, he was
them
kind of
like
crazy.
doing this thing with their hand, be like, go to work, let's play ball, all that stuff. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
and it was
you're
like you
doing
could
too
just tell
much.
Corbin frequents the strip club. That's your place.
Exactly.
You love to let them girls go to work on you. And even when he did his turn, making them girls do the work, I was like, you lazy son of a gun.
Mm-hmm.
You lazy son of a gun, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after that, then the girls, poor girls, had to watch the whole damn thing, and then that was it for them. Lights out.
They
And
went
they
to
had
bed
to go.
alone.
And they went to bed alone, honey. So that was the end of
Hmm.
episode 17.
Yeah. So I think who ended up sleeping with who? So Casey slept with
Casey slept with
Tiara.
TT. Tiara. TT.
Bryce slept with Sydney. Zach slept with Alana.
Bryce.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
with Sydney. Zach slept with Alana. Caleb slept with Permita. Um, who else? Corbin slept with
Corbin
Janae,
slept with
the blonde
the
girl,
Sydney, or Jaden.
Jaden, whatever her
Jaden.
name is. And then
Another white girl's name.
Amora slept with Sincere.
Sincere. And girl, so
Mhm.
I was very surprised to see them cuddle up so tightly. I was like,
I
oh.
know.
I was like,
Yes.
okay.
Of
Okay.
course, Casey was making out with his person.
Yeah. Bryce
I
was chilling.
think
Everybody
Janae
else was
did
back to
confirm
back.
that Corbin. Yeah, I think Janae
Jaden.
did confirm.
Jaden.
Girl, sorry, the blonde white girl,
Jaden.
Jaden. did confirm the next morning that they did kiss, and then um,
Just a
Sincere
little.
and Namora were cuddle up, but everyone else was back to
They
back,
were tight.
or
I was like,
they
damn.
had space in between them. They didn't cuddle or anything like that.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
mhm,
So then, yeah, and then oh girl, I was gonna laugh because the episode opens up with that scene from them going to bed and
mhm.
episode 18, and then girl, everybody else is asleep, and then here go Anaya and Melanie just eyes wide open, slitting in the dark, missing a man, honey. They missed a man.
Really did they? After I'm like, after
I
what
was
y'all
rolling.
saw, y'all missed Kenzie. She was like, she like Ronnie cut dudes faster than a barber. I'm like, what the hell?
Who?
She was over Corbin. Kenzie.
I tell you, I listen. Me and my friend had a conversation today. We were talking about Love Island, and she was trying to
Hmm.
say that she thinks that it's gonna be drama when they get back. I said, I bet you Kenzie won't even look at his ass. Like
Won't.
I think Kenzie's very good at
Mm-mm.
cutting people off.
She
I
did.
think
You see what
Kenzie's
she did to
very good at ignoring people when she's.
you see what she did to Zach?
Yes, I know it's a little bit more progressed than Zach. I just feel like Kenzie, that's how she protects herself. She shuts down from that
Hmm.
person, and she's just not going to talk to
Right.
you. And I believe
Hmm.
her when she says he's dead. I believe it, and I
Yeah.
don't think Corbin will give it two shits. Two shits.
And well,
He
nope.
had
Because
the ick.
like he already said it. I'm bringing someone back. I'm bringing somebody else home.
I'm in
Or what did he say?
trouble. He already DJing
I'm
on
going back
somebody
with
else.
someone else.
He
Yeah,
already
he goes, I'm
DJing on
going.
somebody else, honey.
Yeah, he said I'm going back with someone else. He already called it, and I'm just like 100%. In fact, speaking of the next episode, he flat out told the boys. I don't know if it was episode 18 or 19. Corbin did say if Permita and Kenzie were in the villa together, he
He
would
would
have
have chose.
pulled
I already
Permita
know.
more.
That
And
definitely seems like
yeah,
Permita's type, right?
hmm
I can tell. Like
I
even
mean,
just the way he looked at
she
her.
did confirm, and she did confirm that they had, I guess, I don't know if they both live in Miami right now, but I guess they had messaged each other on
Yeah.
Instagram
Oh,
before,
it
and
was
it just kind
confirmed.
of
I
fizzled
I
out.
saw online that it was confirmed. He reached out to her because she had made
Oh,
a post
okay.
about moving to Miami. And he said he wanted to work out with her. I was like, you thirsty
Hmm.
mother sloko. You out here
I
sending
don't think that's
DMs.
thirsty.
He's
They're
sending
having
DMs.
fun.
He's sending DMs. I'm like, man, he
That's
just
not
know he
thirsty.
just drowns in it. You can't,
I
girl. He a hoe.
wouldn't
God, he
say
a
I
hoe.
don't say that's
But that's
thirsty.
fine. Be a hoe.
Sometimes
I mean, he's
that's how you
young and
meet
he
new
is hot.
people. Yeah,
What'd you say?
exactly. I said that's sometimes how you meet new people. So,
Honestly, I'm starting to like Corbin myself. He's a hoe, but I kind of
hmm
like him. I mean, he's Jamaican, so he's
I
not.
mean, he
He's one of
up
my
front.
clients for being Jamaican alone. So
Mm, yeah, he's up front. I mean, we'll see.
he's very.
One
You
thing
know
about
what? Out of
Corbin,
all the guys, he's
Corbin,
been the most
he'll take.
honest.
Yeah, he will take that ass whooping from Kenzie and be like, well, okay.
He'd be like, "Babe, I brought Parmita back. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I no longer
Hmm.
want to explore you." That's what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be sad, and she's
Yeah.
gonna get her feelings hurt. So, because she's gonna think that he will want her back, but so next
Exactly.
the girls get surprised with 12 guys coming to Casa.
Hmm.
12, not 6, 12.
Hmm.
I mean, they needed to
Which I
do
did
something
like that
big
as
for
well.
them. They had to do something big for
Hmm.
them because they just
Right.
made them watch that. Like that was fucked up. But I agree with you. Also, I don't think I said I do agree with you on the whole they needed to have the girls watch because if they didn't have the girls watch they historically they will girls will kind of stick with what they have and the guys will fuck around
Hmm.
like
Yeah, and I also think,
literally do their biggest one and then the
and I
girls will
think that's
come
a,
back hurt.
and I think that's a part of the reason why they did 12 to force them to, once they're
Have
outnumbered,
options and not say you didn't have
have
options.
options, and then they get to talk to more people. Then you go and you force them. It's not like Sikh people, no matter what, they're gonna stay in the villa. It forced them to get to know these people and decide, hey, of these 12 guys, which you got to pick six to stay. So you're gonna get to know them to figure out who you want to stay in the villa because you just don't want a completely random person in there too. So I think that also the fact that there was 12 and they had to cut it down to six, that right away after the pool party, it forced them to get to know the guys to figure out, okay, which one of the guys do we want to stay
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Yeah,
So I
and
think
the
that was a good idea too.
men were sick about it. They were sick because they got to
Hmm.
watch it. Them,
Oh,
being
come on
courted
the
in.
yacht.
Yeah, coming
Who
on the
said
yacht.
that they got six Corbins over there? I was just like,
Poor
I'm
Bryce.
good.
He's going through it. We're about to talk about him.
Hmm.
So, but I was gonna say, like, can we just briefly talk about the big controversy online with Corbin and now the girls? Do you think that Corbin's a colorist?
I don't know. I
I think
can't
he's
100%
I
say.
think he's a Jamaican man.
I
Typical
I
Jamaican man.
I don't see where he has the opportunity.
And I feel like the way I saw him
Um,
looking at those black women seemed to enjoy what he saw. But that's just me.
right.
But hey,
Here's a I
people keep saying that he just won't.
uh,
I just don't think that's true. I don't get that from him. I just because he could get
I
out with
I
a
don't
white girl
know.
doesn't mean. And he's light skinned. I mean, he's a light skin. He look good though.
He could be. I just
Well,
that's
now and then
not
now
my.
what the girls are saying because they didn't choose any of the dark skinned men to stay. And to be fair, I do not like buff men. I don't like buff men. Some
Uh,
I don't like
Wait
them.
a minute. No, rewind. Yeah, because here's the thing. When they had the pool party, other
Mhm.
than a couple conversations, you didn't really know what was being discussed.
Right. So
So
right.
here's
So
the
you can't
thing.
even
It
say
cannot be just looks. It can't.
right.
Sometimes you just have a connection with someone
Right.
and you have
Right.
something in common with someone. I
That
didn't
is
hear a lot of
true.
conversations.
People are making a
So,
lot of judgments and they had no conversation. Like we never saw conversation. So leave those girls
mm,
alone. At this point, give them benefit of the doubt
right,
because it
right.
can't just be based. You're right, not just off looks. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, and everybody's talking about Keenan or Keon or something like that, and he's that big buff black guy, the dark skinned guy in the red shorts. I mean, he
Hmm.
looked good. I went and looked at his Instagram. He looks good, but I'm like, I would never go for a guy that buff ever.
Here's here's the thing. It could be, hey, I don't like super buff guys. That's just not my preference. And
Yeah,
then also, like I said, I don't remember any conversations with him either. And it could be may have been, it looked good,
forgettable.
but
Yeah, because everybody
forgettable,
was like,
empty,
he squatted
dull.
her. He squatted her. What the
So,
hell? I'm like, so you got it. So the
so,
only qualification is just be strong.
based on what was the guys were doing in Casa, that's not a problem for any of the guys over because they be
Yeah, they
a lot of them girls.
everybody
So
but Bryce.
that is not a problem. That
Everybody
is
but Bryce.
not a problem.
Bryce can't with
Sincere.
nobody but Kata and Trinity, honey. That's it. Thank you, honey.
Okay.
Set me down. Thank
Hmm.
you. Thank you. You
But
can stop.
yeah, one thing's for sure. One person who I did not expect, who could definitely be having people up in the air, KC. I'm like, okay, I see
I
you.
knew Casey was a strong man. He liked him
Yeah,
some
he
black women,
was.
and us black women, we come in all shapes and sizes, and a lot of times it's a lot of stuff to handle. It's a lot of thickness.
Yeah.
So I knew
Yes.
please, I knew
Hmm.
it. I was like, of course.
Yeah.
And he does say he's a medical assistant, and he does all the grunt work lifting of the patient, so he's strong. He's
Yeah.
strong.
Exactly.
I knew he was
So yeah,
strong, and I knew
I
Corbin
don't.
was strong. Corbin, oof.
Yeah.
Corbin's whole thing, I was like, damn, I'm hot.
Yeah, exactly. I think Corbin and Casey did the best of all
So
the
fun.
guys.
Honestly, I don't even
I was
remember
actually
anybody but those two. Was there other people that
yeah.
went? Oh, Caleb did a good job. I actually thought Caleb was
Hmm.
cute. I thought you
Yeah.
told you put your legs in the air.
Yeah. So
I'd have been
yeah,
like,
other than that, yeah, so I was just like, okay, cool. But I will say, like you said, especially the girls, I think they are definitely, once they get to know somebody, know their personality, they pick based off of that necessarily instead of just, oh, you look good, so you're gonna stay.
right,
And
right.
so I think that's a part of the reason why who they picked, and come to find out, the white guy with the tattoos, come to find
Mm-hmm.
out, his ex girlfriend
Girl, but I'm like,
had been paying his. Well, she's stupid because I'm just
I'm
like, if
just
you're the
like,
ex
why would you
girlfriend,
tell the world that?
why why would you still be
Do
paying
it
his rent?
one.
He's unemployed.
You would do it one, but to tell the world for what?
Yeah, yeah.
Because all we're
You were
looking
paying
at you
his
like,
rent.
good for him.
Yeah, I'm just
He
like, if
had
he's
him a
your ex boyfriend,
dummy.
why? Yeah, if you're his ex girlfriend, why are you paying his rent? and lied and told her, hey, I'm moving. I'm going to, I think he said Chicago for a job,
And on top of that,
and
if
he
he's
was
your
in
ex
Fiji.
boyfriend, what do you care what he's going and doing?
Exactly.
You just paying rent for shits and gigs.
Mm-hmm.
He's not your boyfriend.
Couldn't be my money. Mm-mm.
Girl, like, don't you have better things to do with your money? Like, babe, I would definitely go buy me
Exactly.
a bag first, or some shoes,
Yeah.
or anything else before I
So
pay a
yeah,
man
so
rent.
who knows what kind of vibes these guys gave off? Because I'm sure they had a couple hours to get to know these guys during their pool party. So I always say, you know what? I think most of these girls have good, fairly decent discernment. Especially Trinity. I know
She is great.
she ain't gonna steer
I,
us wrong. She
I
is
love my
very
girl.
mature, has great
I love my
discernment.
girl.
So yeah.
Number one
So
client, Trinity.
hmm so they picked the girls and they had the pool party, they picked their
So
guys and
let's
they
go over who they
start
picked. Let's go over who the girls or the we didn't even go over who the guys had picked on their conversations. We need to go over their conversations with the guys because they had all those
you're talking about the
conversations.
girls?
Yeah, so like Zach and Alana sat down and had a conversation. That episode, remember? Because remember that's the same. We need to talk
Okay,
about.
yeah, let's go over those conversations. Because
Yes.
honestly, it was I guess for me, the people I focused in on was because I felt like most of those conversations were just a little bit shallow. I was more focused on Casey and TT and their conversations, and
Well, I mean, because there might be people that like other people. You know, like
I
because I thought that Zach.
didn't.
Go ahead.
I wasn't interested in those off-private conversations. I'm gonna be honest. They were shallow. Same thing with I believe
So
even
I
with the
was
girls.
So Zach and Alana have a
Kenji.
conversation. She
Hmm.
reveals to him that she's hooked up with his brother.
Yeah.
And I was like,
When
what
she
the
said that,
hell? I was
when
like,
she
what
said
the
that, I was
hell?
over. Yeah, I
Actually,
was
she's a
over
little
the
side eye.
conversation.
I mean, she's a little side eye in the whole thing because I'm like, it's like, how do you seek out these? I mean, not that she could ever choose being put on the show, but she seems a
Hmm.
little thirsty to me, especially because she's in film school as well. I'm like, do you just want to
Did you
be
notice when they asked her, "What are you in film school?" For me to ask, "Were you studying in film school film?" What in film school are you studying? There's more. You just don't. Are you,
Yeah, I
studying
was
to be a
like,
director,
maybe there's some
producer,
like
writer,
film.
actor? What are you doing in film cinematography? What are you doing in film
Mm-hmm.
school, dummy? It's like saying, "Oh,
Videography.
I went to. What did you study at Baylor? Baylor?
No, it's like saying I
What
went to
the
med school.
fuck?"
What did you study? Medical.
Yes, exactly.
What did
Yes.
you went to law
What was
school?
your specialty? Yeah. What?
You went? I went to law school. What did you study? Law. Yeah. What type of law?
Yeah.
Criminal law.
Exactly.
Property
Well,
law.
yeah. What's your specialty? That's really what she's really asking
But
is.
she's also 21, so I want to point that out. The girl's clearly super young. Because I was even saying
Mhm.
that, like, I guarantee you what she was saying, what she said in her past. She's probably like
Mhm.
16 when she did it.
Mhm.
Not saying this right, but I also know there was a time in this country before, people just did that shit behind closed doors. And I think nowadays
Yeah.
it's just not okay. Like if you have done something like that in the past, stop applying for reality TV shows. Stop it.
Yes.
Stop it.
They're gonna find out.
They're gonna find out. If you're
People.
a racist, do not go on TV. Just be racist at home.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nobody has to know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like, why do you want to get your life destroyed by the whole world hating you? Or not everybody,
Mhm.
because some people are probably like, yeah, buddy. But why do you want to ruin your life? People are gonna start doxing you, your family, sending you hate
Mhm.
messages, threatening to kill you. Like, why even expose yourself to that if you know that's something that's in your past? Like, why?
Exactly.
Especially Love Island, like, because these people have watched it before, and you've seen these other
Yeah.
people get kicked off on previous seasons. Like, why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Anyways, I think
Exactly.
it was really stupid of her to do that. But
I
hey,
think deep down, sometimes people, because those were private messages, sometimes people just don't think they're gonna get caught.
not the videos of her singing.
She might not even thought about it.
That's what I'm. But girl, I'm just saying, like, if you have a racist heart,
And here's the thing.
you know,
They go
because the things she
through.
said, It's no
Wait,
mistaking that she's a racist.
here's the thing. With the video with her saying it in the song,
Or was,
it
whatever.
they because I do hear that production does hire an outside company to comb through their social media, and the fact that it wasn't from her social media, it was from somebody else's
Yeah, I know. I
that
mean,
that video
obviously
was
Snapchat is
posted.
private, so somebody saved those
Hmm.
messages.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm not defending her. Like I said, I could care less about her.
I just
So
don't want her
I
on my
couldn't
TV no
care
more.
less
She
about
can
her.
go. Honestly, you're literally none of my concern. You're an idiot, and I hope
Mm.
you get some sense. Um,
Right.
moving on to Bryce and Sydney. Not into it. I was just gonna do a quick little the Trinity dupe. I was like, of course, that's at least the one you're talking to, the Trinity dupe.
Hmm. Yeah.
Corbin and Jaden. Obviously, he wants Permita, so their
Hmm.
conversation was very surface. Casey and
Yeah.
TT, they just acting horny. They just
It- Here's the thing. I really do think Casey's only into TT because she's been so aggressive, and because she said that I know what I want.
you
I
think
want Casey.
because she looks great
Yes.
and she seems real
Yes.
cool. Like, why wouldn't he like
No.
her?
Let me tell you this right now. Casey's into it because
But why wouldn't he be
Kiera
into her?
is obsessed with her. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's episode 18 or 19
Mm-hmm.
when one of the guys said, "Do you have anything in common with Tiara?" He went like, "Yeah." He goes, "Okay, what do you have in common with Anaya?" "Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing." He was quick to be like, "I have nothing in common with Anaya." He ain't got nothing in common with Tiara either. The difference is that Anaya ain't riding his dick. That's what it is.
So you don't think Casey likes anybody?
I don't.
You don't think
I
he's
don't.
feeling
Mm-mm.
anybody?
No.
You don't think he's attracted to
Because
anybody?
what? And here's another thing too. He
Wait, do
keeps
you think he's not
comparing.
attracted to anybody either?
It's not about attraction.
Well, it is. It's
It's about
Love Island, and
connection.
it's a very first day, so it has to be
No,
about attraction.
I'm not. It's about connection. Just because someone is
Yeah,
attractive
but
does not mean y'all will be compatible and have a
I
connection.
understand that, but also you don't know that in a day. You also don't know that in a day, and the point of even the heart rate challenge is for initial attraction. And I definitely think, based off of what I have seen with my two eyes,
Mm-mm.
Casey's definitely into black women.
It's not about whether or not he's into black women. That's not
Who's
what
he
this is about,
into?
Janice. What he is not about. It's the
He's not
women who are
attracted.
there,
He's not
the
attracted to
women that are
anybody.
there, the women that are there. What he's attracted to is not them as a person. He's attracted to the fact that they want him. That's what gets him off.
I think
It's
that
just
a
like
lot of people like when
whoever goes the craziest for him wants him to like be like obsessed with him, be on top of him, be like you're my
that
only
is a very quick assessment to base it off of him meeting 4 girls. And I'm also saying that I think that's a pretty normal reaction for somebody to want to be desired and want to be wanted. I think people like that. I think that's pretty needed in most connections. Feeling desired. I think
but I
that's a
think it
basis
also
of
goes
and all I'm
okay.
saying is you're making I feel
You're
like it's a very
I'm
unfair to say that he's not attracted to anybody in there. He doesn't like anybody in there. What is he, a robot? He just doesn't have feelings? You
that's
think he's
my
a
opinion.
narcissist at the end of the day?
That's
And he doesn't care
that's
about
my
anybody but
opinion.
himself?
That's my opinion.
I don't feel it. I don't, but you're not
And
telling me
honestly,
anything well, hold on. I'm
him
saying,
bringing anyone back,
hold
it is
on.
for one
No,
single
I'm saying,
reason
what has he
is to
done?
shit on Anaya. That's all he's doing.
Okay, what has he done that makes you feel like he don't like TT?
For like I said, when it comes to I have nothing against Tiara. I know she's very attracted to him, wants him deeply.
What
I
makes
think
you
that's
think
what,
Casey? Because
and
I
I
know I can
think
tell you why I don't think Corbin likes Kenzie. I can tell you why I don't think Zach likes Alana. I can tell you why I don't think people like people. What makes you think Casey does not like TT?
for when the guys ask you, do you guys have anything in common? You can name one thing. What are y'all?
He
What the fuck are
just
y'all talking
met
about?
her. They probably had
What
three
the Janice?
conversations. They probably
Janice.
had three
So
conversations. How would
in
he
those
know
three
what they have in common
conversations,
yet? One thing he
in those
knows for
three,
sure they have in common, they're attracted to each other. I think that's what he was making a joke on.
Janice, Janice.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Jillian,
but no.
Jillian, Jillian.
But 3 weeks with Anaya, he still can't find anything in common with Anaya either.
Do you think they have anything in common?
I don't know.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know. I'm
I don't
not.
think they
I'm
like.
not the one
I
interviewing.
don't think they're the same person. I don't think they
How
want the same
how
things. I
Anaya?
don't think. I actually
How
truly
can
don't
Anaya
believe that they have
find
anything in
something in
common.
common with Carl with less than 24 hours? Can find something in common with Carl, but 3 weeks you couldn't find anything in common with Anaya, and in the 24
I mean,
hours you
I'm
were with
not saying I don't
Tiara,
think
you
he
couldn't
met.
find one thing.
Well,
One thing,
they're black.
Denise.
They're black. They're
Janice,
black.
no,
They're black.
no. I
That's in
mean,
common.
something as simple as like, damn,
They
we have
speak
the
English. That's in
same,
common.
we
That's
have the
what they
same
meant.
sign.
I don't think that's
Do
what
we have
he
the?
meant.
Oh, we
Okay,
both
but
like the color
Jillian.
blue. Nothing. No. Mm-mm.
But my whole.
Denise, I,
Okay.
I,
I have
I,
to
I
actually be able
know.
to speak a sentence, but go ahead.
No, I just feel like I don't know why you're gonna see it because I see Casey for exactly who he is. I mean, if you want to continue to defend him, I'm like I said, he was already on my watch list. He's on a no-fly list now. He is
I think
done. I
it's
want him out the
so.
villa. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Why is he the bad guy for actually sticking with the girl? But he's the worst. But Sincere is
Mm-hmm.
okay. Okay. All right.
Since I know Sincere exactly who he is. He's never pretended to be anything else.
Yes, he has. All he does is lie. He only pretends
No,
to be something else,
here's the
which is an
thing.
honest person, and he
I'm
100% is not.
Janice, just like
I
Dave.
feel.
I knew Corbin was a man slut.
I only think the only person I feel like has really been completely honest about their feelings is Bryce and Caleb and the person you just said, Corbin. That's the only people that be honest.
Corbin, yeah.
Corbin's
Like
been
I said,
honest.
I'm not
Casey,
surprised. I am not
I
surprised
feel
at
like Casey's too
all.
afraid to hurt these girls. Just like okay, because we're gonna get into
Okay.
to Casa, because just like when Casey. He didn't want to explore Sydney. He did not want to. When he saw Chi-Chi's freak out, he backed up. He does not. He cannot take it. That's just my opinion. Okay. Well, there you go. You have your opinion. My opinion is that he is feeling TT. I think TT's more his speed. I think TT's gonna give him a run for his money. Please bring TT back. So TT
I do. I want him to bring
right.
TT back.
I'm not saying he ain't. I'm not
I think
saying.
TT
But
go.
you're getting me wrong. I'm not saying the man not a fuck boy. He is a fuck boy. He is, and he likes to be desired. What happened to him, he's not used to. He's not used to not being chosen. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit there and say that man's not attracted to nobody in the villa. He don't like nobody in the villa. He does like. He is definitely in heaven with all this black booty in front of him. Yeah, he loves it. He's enjoying himself. That's how I feel.
Yeah, he enjoys the attention for sure. And also
Who
think with
doesn't enjoy
Casey.
attention, Jillian?
Here's the thing
Who
with
doesn't
Casey.
enjoy attention?
And here's the thing with Casey. I think he's
From the person you
annoyed.
like.
With Casey, I also think he's annoyed that sexually they have not progressed as
He
much
might
as
be.
maybe Corbin and
Two things can be true. I believe that's true. Yeah.
I think he's annoyed by
frustrated.
that. He feels it's almost like he wants to play Anaya.
When have you ever seen Anaya and Casey sit down and have as much chemistry as you saw Carl and Anaya have, where she's giggling and wanting to be up in his face and kissing him and putting her leg on him? When have you ever seen Anaya act like that with Casey? Ever? When have you ever seen that? Never.
I mean,
it's never
not
happened.
really.
It's never happened because she doesn't like this man, and I think he knows that. He does not. She does not like that man.
But I don't think he likes. I don't think Casey and Ixel
You
and
saw
Anaya
how damn
either.
giddy that girl was. Did you see how giddy she was over Carl? Because I did.
And like I said,
you know what I think? Her type, more her type.
I don't think it's. I think maybe they, like I said, they have more in common. I think they connected over sports
What are you
with the
talking
volleyball
about? You
stuff.
just said that they had her and Casey had stuff in common, and he just didn't know how to name it.
That's not what I said. I said when the guys went, I think it was Corbin that asked KC, "What do you have in common with Tiara?" His response was he didn't say anything. He just like, well, and he just smiled. But then he's like, okay, Corbin's like, because he was giving a non-answer, and he's like, okay, what do you have in common with Anaya? Casey's instant response was nothing, absolutely nothing. That's what Kate. That's not me saying that. That is Casey saying that.
No, I get that. I'm not, but I think he meant. I think he was answering the question and not saying that he wasn't wrong for saying nothing, because you can find something, bro. You've been with this girl for a while. But I think he meant a little something deeper than just like the basic shit. Like, what do you guys really have in common? Where do you guys really align? And I don't think they align.
Here's the thing.
They
If
want
he
different
had
things.
said,
Period.
let me
I don't
let
think
Janice.
Casey's wrong for
If
wanting
he had
to.
said when he asked about Tiara, he gave a non-response. If he had said nothing as far as Tiara and then said nothing as far as Anaya, I'm like, okay, so clearly he doesn't have
Well, because
anything
he
in
has
common
sexual
with these
chemistry
girls
with Tiara and he does not with Anaya. He doesn't.
because she won't, pop it open and do the splits and
She did more than that.
like
She's
Kenzie.
done more with Carl in that one day than she's ever done with
That's not
Casey.
true.
I seen her
That's
kiss
not true.
Casey in bed like once.
That's not true.
One time after they had the love letter. That was the only time I've ever seen her kiss that man in bed. And outside of that, when I see them chit-chatting, I never see them kissing. Never. Not even when they first started talking. Not even
Here's
when
the
they first
thing.
started getting to know each other. But she sure did with Carl.
And here's the thing, I don't even think she would have been like that. I think she's trying to get that lick back saying I can play the game just as hard as Casey. I think that's a part of it too.
Okay,
But you know
so
what
are you doing?
we'll
So now,
see.
so what
But
are you
here's the
actually
thing.
doing? You're withholding
So
affection? So you're withholding
so
affection?
what I so
Are you
what
withholding
I'm
affection?
saying so what I'm
As
saying
punish?
is, let me tell you this. This is what's gonna happen. Casey in his mind thinks he's gonna come back with someone, and he think that Anaya is going to be
I
like,
think he'll be relieved.
and he thinks like, oh, I'm gonna bring somebody back. I'm going to, and Anaya's not gonna bring anybody back, and he thinks like, oh, now I'm gonna have two women
No.
competing for my
No.
affection.
I think
I
what
think
he's
that's
gonna
what he
have. I
wants.
think what he wants is to have no drama, because Casey wants to be the nice guy. So I
Okay.
think at the end of the day, he
Well, in that
wants
case,
her to
he
come
definitely
back.
can't bring. Then in that case, he definitely can't bring Tierra back because she will be drama.
He don't want no drama as
She
far as
will be
hurting.
drama.
He does not want to hurt Anaya. He does not want to hurt Anaya.
Okay. Bring back Tierra, you will. Yeah.
Why?
I really don't
She's
think he gives a damn.
why? Why
Mm-mm.
would he be hurting her when
Okay.
she's bringing back Carl?
Okay, Janice. We'll see
This
what
is
happens
Love
on
Island.
Thursday.
They've been talking
We'll
for
see what happens. Okay.
2.5 weeks.
Okay. Anyways, we're just going to agree to disagree on
Yeah,
Casey.
we
You want to
are.
defend him,
We gonna
and
see.
frankly,
We gonna
if I
see.
can, I
We
will
gonna
book him a
see.
first class ticket out of Fiji. He can get the fuck out my face. I'm so sorry. Nope.
You're done with Casey.
I'm done. I'm done. I did not think anyone can sink
I
lower
reserve the
than
right
Sincere
to
and
pass
Corbin,
judgment.
and here come Casey. I'm done with him.
I reserve
Done,
the
done,
right
done,
to
done,
pass
done.
judgment on Casey.
Okay.
As of
All right.
now.
You will see.
I think Casey is just now starting to get the real Love Island experience, to be completely honest. I feel like Anaya projected in the past. I think she gaslit Casey,
Okay.
and I think at the end of the day, Casey was her safe choice. That's not what she really wanted. She wanted a Carl. That's what she wanted. And she should have went for Sean. Because that's who she wanted.
Yeah, she definitely should have went for Sean.
That's who she wanted. Did you not hear her say, that was my number 2? That's T.
Yeah. Sean, yeah, she should have went with Sean and sent Casey all his ass home.
I don't think she wanted to compete.
Yeah.
That's just me. She doesn't like to compete. And at the end of the day, she shouldn't feel that way because she's a bad bitch. She should not feel that way. Compete, because you can catch him, girl. And I feel like that's a part of her problem.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much how the episode ends.
Yeah, Casey, and then of course.
Wait. So,
as far as how the episode ended, did you find it funny that Bryce, when he's talking about really missing Trinity, went and talked to Sincere instead of Zach?
Good for him. He needed to, because Zach's an op. Hopefully, he's starting to pick it up.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I think so, because it was just like,
because right now,
of all people, Sincere, and he's just like he was crying in the confessional, just like, man, I'm gonna tell you something. When I tell you something, if Bryce could jump off that balcony and swim to Trinity, he would have.
Baby, Baby,
He
somebody else.
was ready.
Girl, you can't tell me because
Wait.
the next first watch, all you see is like different scenes of him standing by that balcony. I was like, let me find out people
Mhm.
on watch on Bryce. People on
Yes.
watch. Like,
I'm
baby, let's
telling you,
just
as
make
soon
sure
as
he
that
okay.
boat comes to collect them, you know Bryce gonna be the first one on the boat. Let her even get me back
Girl,
to my baby.
my heart went out for him because
For
as
real.
he's doing this, I feel like Trinity wanted to explore the connection with Corey, which is one of
Hmm.
the Casa guys that they brought back. And she does have a
Hmm.
conversation with him. I do feel like ultimately, and I think this is a great test for them because ultimately that is her type. Everything he
Hmm.
said on paper, I feel like would be perfect for Trinity. You know, like they're from
Yeah.
the like same type of background, obviously, but he's into fashion. He's tall, he's a
Hmm.
little lanky. Like I feel like that was
Hmm.
perfect for her. If there was gonna be a guy that came in that could bring her away from Bryce, that would have been him.
Hmm.
But Bea had
Corey.
already said that she said it's him or nothing. There is no 1 and 2. It's gonna be Bryce
Hmm.
for me or nothing. And she meant that shit. She meant that
Yeah,
shit. That's my girl.
that's true.
But yeah,
And
and so
and
as you see, mhm.
I did like her having the conversation. She did make out with Corey in the photo booth and all that stuff. And that's how they ended is the switching cameras between Bryce talking to Sincere about missing Trinity, and he's just like, these girls are great, they're amazing. It's just they're not her, and him crying, and then them Trinity and Corey making out in the photo booth, and that's how they ended that particular episode 18. So I was just like, we called each other. We're just like, man, he had me boohoo crying because I'm just like, Bryce, oh you poor thing,
My
and
heart was going out for Bryce.
broke for him,
I
absolutely.
was like, oh my god! And in my head, because obviously we don't see, I don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode. Obviously, we know now.
Hmm.
But I was like, oh my god! And Trinity's over here kissing this man. His heart's gonna be
Hmm.
broke. Oh my god,
Right.
Bryce!
And I think with episode 19, it solidified just how mature Trinity is and how
They're
she's very in
winning.
tune with her feelings and knows who she is,
Well, I
even
just
though
feel like
sometimes
they have really built a solid foundation. They're
they have.
friends. They're at this point, I feel like they're best friends because even when
Hmm.
you see them in the background, they're always like together and kiki kakan and doing stupid shit. Like I saw a
Right.
video where it's like somebody else is in the main scene and then Trinity like walking up to Bryce like, "Come on,"
Yeah.
and then like he's like awkward, but then he's just like, it's just
Yeah.
like they're cute together. I feel like
I really
she's a
do
bit
feel.
awkward in her own right because like
Mhm.
she said it, I'm kind of weird, and I feel like they're just like each other's weird little lobsters, and I love it.
Yeah. And I think for sure they have definitely over the past 3 weeks at least built a good solid foundation for friendship moving towards romance. And so I will say that if anyone's doing
Love
Love
Island,
Island correctly,
yeah.
it's those two
And I
for
honestly
sure.
feel like that's why Bryce did the Kaden thing. I know people don't want to hear that, but
Hmm.
I feel like that's why he did it. He wanted to. I think he meant what he said, like eliminate any doubt, and I can
Hmm.
fully because the only other person he was attracted to, just attracted, not saying he liked her. He said,
Hmm.
"I feel like we're just attracted to each other, so I want to just see." That means he wants to like, hey, I want to eliminate any doubt. I want to know that because after he locked in right after, honey, and he locked in
Yeah.
now, and
I think with we'll talk about what happened with Trinity in episode 19, but I do feel like after Casa, I think they will lock in together as well.
oh, that's well,
Mm.
not think I already know, girl. They are.
Yeah, for
There's
sure they will.
it's gonna be one of those epic Casa Amor entrances. Like you don't know
Hmm.
yet because you haven't gone and watched those other seasons, but
Hmm.
there's some like classic Casa Amor recouplings where these people who have been yearning for each other and like missing each other like finally come back to each other, and it's just like
Here.
sometimes you cry. You're just like, because like even from the UK season that I used to watch, Molly May
Hmm.
and Tommy Fury, who are now married and now have 2 kids, and
Hmm.
oh my god, their reunion was just
Amazing.
they loved each other so much. They loved
Oh,
each
that's
other.
good.
And I think that's the good thing about this show. Like, yes, there are a lot of horny people. There are a lot of people who only want to like try and get fame. But
Mhm.
every now and then you get an epic love story where those people are bonded for life.
Right.
And because like it's a unique experience like you'll never get with somebody you fell in love with.
Mhm.
Like, and it does give you the time to really focus and connect and get the person that you're coupled up with. Like, you're
Mhm.
so intimate from day one with this person, and you have to think about it. Like, Bryce and Trinity have been coupled up
Mhm.
since day one. So, every experience that they've had in this villa, they've had it together.
Right.
They are falling in love. I feel like that's what's happening. They're falling in love. And I feel
Mhm.
like Trinity being mature enough when she's talking to the girls because she regrets her kiss with not
Mhm.
regrets it, but she's just like, I'm in a
She
tough
felt
place.
guilty.
I feel guilty. I know my
Mhm.
heart's not in this connection, this new connection. I know I miss Bryce. I want Bryce. And she's very open and honest, which she has been in the past in other episodes, about her insecurities still, which is he gonna fetishize me? Is he gonna I don't want to be like a quick thing. I don't want to be a
Mhm.
sample. I want to like I want us to be something. I think that's the part that broke my
Mhm.
heart the most when she's like, I just want us to be something. And I
Yeah.
she meant that with her whole chest. The way when
She
you're
did.
crying and
Mhm.
you're crying so much that you don't even bother to wipe your tears off to where it starts dripping down the middle of your neck. I was like, that's how much
Mhm.
Trinity was crying.
Yeah.
She misses that
Yeah.
man. That man missed her. He was missing her the episode
Mhm.
before. He was crying. I feel like these people are falling in love. That's how I
Yeah.
feel. They're falling
For
in love.
sure. I think that was a highlight of the past 3 days. It has been Bryce and Trinity. I
Yeah.
feel like if
They're my
anybody's going to
winners.
win that,
They're
yeah,
my
they're my
winners.
winners for sure. We
100%.
don't
I
know what's
don't
going to
think
happen
there's
for the next 3 weeks, but
I do not
they're
know
my
what could
winners.
possibly happen between these two for it to end, but I know if it did, I would be like
I'm
gutted.
done.
Gutted. Only
I'm
thing that
done.
would help me is if they did so, like if something did happen, but they ended up finding their
Mm.
way back to each other, it would only make them stronger. As yeah, it would
Mhm.
only make them stronger. Um,
Yeah.
but I think that was our main thing. We want like we definitely want to make sure we talk about Brittany and Trice because that's our favorite couple. But
Yes.
we'll quickly discuss these other people quickly.
Mhm.
So you have Sydney and Casey chatting in the room in the beginning of the
Mhm.
episode. He's already
Talking
moving
about Sydney and Casey's conversation,
just
for
sexual, just
someone
sex.
that talked about Anaya being a grandma and Sydney asking, okay, what kind of stuff do you like? And he couldn't articulate anything. And he was just
I
like,
mean, I don't kink shame, but
what?
I'm the same way. I I just
And here's the thing,
I don't kink
the
shame.
way
Do
he
your
talked
thing.
about Anaya made her seem like a prude. I'm like, based on this conversation, I think you're a prude
Yeah, but he's trying
too.
to say shit. If you ain't doing a little bit, I do. Goddamn. What we finna
Yeah.
do? We finna hold hands and skip. Which I don't listen. I'll be clear. I do not like the grandma comment from Casey because it's unfair. She just met you.
Hmm.
You know she's a black woman. She has a family at home watching her. An old
Hmm.
American black family that's gonna be like, oh hell no, we raised you better
Yeah.
than that. So don't do that, Casey. I don't like. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, yeah, so they so then he decides he wants so they make out him and Sydney, which again, all of that whole conversation was very sexual, very like horny.
Hmm.
And then he goes and tells TT, "Hey, but I did not like listen. There are things I don't like about Casey, so I will admit that. I did not
Hmm.
like when he was like, so where you finna sleep tonight? What you mean?
Yeah.
Like how why would you even phrase it like that? That was just such a wrong way to
Who did?
phrase
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah, because she slept
Because I slept
with.
with you. So basically, you're kicking me out of your bed
Hmm.
and trying to make me do it.
Hmm.
That's rude. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I thought it was gross. And TT reacted exactly how I would expect it to. Go on,
She did.
TT.
She flipped
Go on,
out.
TT.
Yeah, she flipped out,
She
much
was like,
like
"What you
Anaya.
mean? Who you trying to sleep with? No, I don't know about that." She was.
Janice. In fact, didn't Zach say she flipped out? She reacted worse than Anaya.
Yeah, so I feel like we might have missed something. Like I think there was more. I think there was
Yeah,
more to
she.
her
I mean,
reaction, and I felt like her reaction was pretty like, "Oh shit, I'm a little scared."
she dialed it back because I think, like I said, this is the thing about
As soon
Casey.
as she said she was from
I'm
Inglewood, I
like,
was like, "Uh huh."
I'm just like, yeah, on top of that, I'm like, dummy, do you not realize that these girls are putting laying it on extra thick because they want to make it into
They
the
want to
villa?
make it back to the villa. Keep it real. TT might be playing games
So,
all the way, honey, because she has been on him pretty damn strong. So she might be
yeah,
playing him for a fool, and she gonna go right back to Inglewood, where her man at, that she
yeah,
been messing with for the last 10 years, off and on.
yeah, because I think she spotted the blood in the water. She's just like, he's my best chance to get in this villa.
Yeah, I think TT
And
might
she
play him.
clocked it.
She might play
She
him.
clocked it. Yeah.
She
And
might play him.
if she does, I'm here for it. Because I'm like, dummy, how could
Honestly,
you not see that
I'm
from a
always
mile
here.
away?
I'm always here for a man getting played, especially a dog.
Yeah,
So
I'm just like, here's the thing. I'm like, as soon as she came on the screen, I I immediately clocked it. I'm just like, she's acting like this because she wants to get in that villa.
yeah.
And as soon as somebody else comes along that she can, lob onto, Casey Boo, you're gone. You're the weak link.
Well, I don't listen. I'll tell you when it comes to like Casa
Caleb
Amor,
wasn't gonna
there's
pick
not that
her.
many bombshells after Casa Amor. Now she might get back in there and try to couple up with somebody else, but I could not even imagine who she could couple up with. So I don't think so.
As far as what her best opportunity to be able to get in the villa, it was Casey. I don't think
I mean,
Corbin.
that's the best opportunity she has to even be a part of this show. Like she's not gonna couple up with anybody else. I don't see that.
Mm-mm. No, I don't think so either.
I
And
don't
here's the
see that. So
thing, and I think that's a part of the reason why Corbin is moving the way he's moving. And he did kind of say that Kenzie was kind of giving him some red flags before they left for Casa.
yeah,
But
he didn't like her.
also, I think, like I said, them being the bottom as far as America's favorite couples, um,
Mm-hmm.
Kenzie's like, wait a minute, I don't understand. Bitch, where's there not to understand? We don't like you. It's just,
I agree.
I can't even say I 100%
I
hate
can't wait
Corbin.
for her
It's
to
you.
get a
It's
taste of
Kenzie.
her.
It's you.
I can't wait for
It's
her to
Kenzie.
get
It's you.
that dose of the medicine. Baby, we
Yeah.
don't like you. In fact, I hope she goes before Corbin does.
I think she will.
Because I like
And I
Corbin.
think Zach is also going to get a rude awakening. Babe, America don't like you either.
Yeah,
Kenzie
but
and Zach,
he has a
we
lot
don't
of
like you. And if
backing.
it wasn't for Kata, we'd have been dumping him.
I have a feeling Zach's gonna make it all the way with Kata. I hate that.
I'm saying
I
that's
really
the
think.
only reason why.
Yeah.
If they do
Because
a,
Kata's not finna budge with. We didn't even talk about her and Che.
oh, I
Kata
thought they
and
were
Che.
boring.
They are
I thought
boring,
they were boring.
but they're hot. They're a good
They
looking
are
couple.
hot, but
And I
Kata,
hope she
she's
will
stuck
kiss
on
him, but
Zach.
I don't think she will. I'm so
Mm-mm, she's
sad.
stuck on Zach.
I hate
She's
that
stuck
for
on
her.
Zach.
I hate that for her.
I'm just like, after how much smoke you had when you watched
Oh.
Zach on that video, and I'm just like, and you wasted the
Yeah,
opportunity.
but again, I get
But
it
then
because
again,
I
Zach
get it. It
hasn't
was like one
really,
time. It's a challenge. It's
yeah,
a heart rate challenge. So
yeah,
I feel like the girls are gonna talk themselves off the ledge because of that. I think they
yeah.
did the heart rate challenge because that was their best opportunity to get them doing some shit they shouldn't be doing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
they forgot that the element of it's a challenge. They're gonna try and do their
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna try and talk it away with that. So
Yeah,
except for Kenzie, I mean Corbin's done with her.
yeah,
Like
for
I
real.
think she knows that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but after everything with KC, TT, and Sydney, this man don't even like Sydney. I was like, why'd you even do that?
Like
Why'd
I
you
said,
even do that?
he's like, didn't you say he's exploring?
But he could have, if what you said is right, he just likes people to want him. He could have played both those girls all the way to the end of Casa, and then chose one of them to
Uh,
come back.
here's the thing, because Sydney wasn't as gung ho as Tierra, but like you said, he's exploring,
I mean,
Janice.
she laid across
You
that
said
bed and
that. You said
spread
he's
her legs.
exploring.
All she was talking
Yeah.
about is what do you like to do in bed? What do you like? How kinky do
Mhm.
you get?
Mhm. But
So
like I said,
she
you can't
kind
be
of led with
mad.
sex, huh?
You can't be mad at that. You're saying he's just exploring, so he's exploring.
No, I'm
So
saying he's not exploring. He didn't explore. I think
he
what he
did. He
did
pulled
is he
her
backed
in.
up. He didn't even. He was on the bed,
He goes,
tonguing
never
her
mind.
down. Then he saw TT's reaction, didn't want
Mhm.
to deal with it, and said, "I'm just gonna tell
Mm.
TT I'm good, girl. You it."
Honestly, I think he gets off on her being jealous a little bit. I think he does. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah. think he does. He gets off on that.
I
Get
don't.
making her mad.
I'm
I
not
think
a
he gets off
Casey
on it.
hater yet. I'm not a
Hmm.
Casey hater yet.
Okay, well I
I'm not.
am. 100%. I'm on board. Don't worry. I'll make room for you on the train. Don't worry about it. He'll piss you off too. I know he will. I know he will. You can't see it yet,
We'll
but I
see.
see
We
it.
have a couple
I
weeks,
see
and,
it.
and hey, I will give you your flowers if you end up being right, and you got
Okay.
to give me mine if he ends up being a good guy to some girl.
Okay. All right. I'll
Okay.
do that.
All right.
Hey, I'm not.
All
Well,
right.
if I'm wrong, he proves me wrong. But I need him my first class ticket straight out of Fiji. But that's where he's at right now. He's in the
Okay. We'll
doghouse.
see. Okay. All right. Fair.
I'm
Fair.
done. I'm done.
Well,
Yeah.
listen. Corbin stole Permita right from under Caleb. Poor guy. I felt really bad
They
for
were
him.
just like
I was
back
like,
in the
man
shit.
up.
But I did like the fact that Caleb was like, you know what? Nope, don't want none of this, and completely immediately pivoted. I do like that he did that. He's
Well,
like, I'm not doing this.
I'm so happy he did because there'd be no
Mm-hmm.
competition, just like there wasn't
Yep.
last time.
Yes. He's sweet. He's just
I
not.
love. Listen, I
I,
like
I'm just
Caleb,
as much
but
as
he
much
can't
as
compete
Corbin
with
is a
Corbin.
dog. If I'm gonna pick between Caleb and Corbin, what who made the comment about, oh Caleb,
Would you say who
you're
would you pick out of Caleb and Corbin?
I would pick Corbin.
Yeah, I
He's
knew it. I was just
toxic.
waiting for you
I
to
know he's
bullshit me.
toxic, but
I was waiting for
dang.
you to bullshit me, baby.
No,
Please,
no, I
Corbin,
wouldn't.
fine.
I wouldn't put Caleb. But who said? I can't remember which episode. I
But he's
think it
so
was
sweet.
19, where he goes, "Caleb is who you marry.
Yeah,
Corbin is who you
honestly,
fool
I
around
felt
with."
like
Wasn't
Caleb
that Permita?
Corbin's so damn horny. He didn't even realize, bitch. She just called you.
I
You're
know.
a toy. I would
Yeah,
never marry you. You're the toy.
yeah, exactly.
Ew.
He did not clock it.
Ew. And
Yes.
then the way she was just like, don't kiss me. I don't want anybody to see. Why? Why?
Oh, that's true.
Why?
Hmm.
Why? And so I was just like, it was
You're
weird.
embarrassed?
I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was a
I
little
don't know.
weird.
I feel like she
But
knows
he
that
will
she
be
would
bringing her
never.
back.
I don't. I know she know. I think she knows she could never bring a black man home.
Sh- I don't think she can either.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
I
think
think she
so.
knows that. I don't know if it's because she can't or because she doesn't want to. I don't know. She might just be playing the game. She's a Casa girl. Casa girl's job is to get in that villa.
Hmm.
So
I think definitely all the girls are playing the game for
yeah. So
sure,
I'm like, okay,
and
so
they know
because
for sure
Amora, she playing that game.
she is.
Amora, like I feel like I have to go say out. I was like, Amora,
Yeah,
do you?
because I know for sure that
But they have
Bryce is
chemistry.
not bringing anyone home.
No, he's not. But Sincere and Amora have chemistry.
But I will
But
have
he
to
has
say,
chemistry with everybody, honestly.
so to get with that was Zach and Corbin, but I think the other couple that I was kind of interested in to see how that goes. First of all, Sincere is falling into old bad habits, telling Amora what she wants to hear, but not necessarily meaning it. But I also did like that
Yeah, he does.
Trinity sat Corey down and says, "Hey,
Yeah.
I think you're a really good guy. I think you're awesome, but it just simply I would feel bad to want to couple up with you because I know my heart's not in it. It's
Yeah,
just
I was
not
glad she
it's
did
not
that.
there." And she goes, "But I feel like you and Melanie, there could be something there, and I would 100% support you guys, getting to know each other and trying to, get to know each other." And she's, it was very mature. She said exactly how she felt. She never
Well,
once made
Trinity's
him feel,
mature. She's mature.
yeah. And so she said that. And I did like when Corey went to Melanie, because of course he's watched the episodes. And he didn't flat out say, by the way, since he was a piece of shit and he was telling Soul this X, Y, and Z, he was saying that
He wasn't
he
honest
he
with
was
you.
lying to you, and
He's
he
not been
was
honest with
this
you.
he's not been honest with you.
But her literally saying like, "What people have been telling me, like, girl, haven't you seen it? It's been right in your
Yeah,
face. Like, what are you
yeah.
talking about?"
So I did like that. And he goes, "That's not who I am. I would never treat you that way." So it'd be interesting. And then you also juxtapose it to going back to Casa, and you see Sincere with Amora make doing the same thing that he did with Soul.
Yeah,
He's not doing with
it's
Amora.
hard to tell because
But
I'm like, does he? Will I ever know if he likes somebody for real outside of Melanie? Because he does a good job with making it seem like it.
hmm so I'm
He's
50-50 on
dangerous. He's
whether or not,
dangerous.
because that's how the episode ended, was Sincere with Amora and then Melanie with Corey. And I'm 50-50 on whether or not either of them. I think Mel will never say, yeah, I'm coming back with, I want to couple up with Corey. I'm 50-50 on whether Sincere will do.
Hmm.
100%. We all know Casey and Corbin are definitely going to come back with someone.
But wait, you missed a lot
Anaya,
of stuff.
like what?
The challenge with the villas.
Oh, I honestly, I just fast forward.
Well,
There was just that was just a freak
well,
off.
Jillian, we are recapping and reviewing an episode.
I
Don't just
understand that, but I can't really. You can recap, but I really,
And then
honestly,
also the
as soon as it
Anaya,
started, I'm like, this is nothing but a
and then
freak off.
Anaya and Carl's conversation, which I thought was very
Oh
cute.
yes, but yeah, let's go back to their conversation.
Well, the heart rate challenge. All I will say about the heart rate challenge is so basically the villas had to compete. The villa versus Casa Amor had to compete. The villa, they had to pick like a ball, which said like kissing, sucking, touching, whatever, and then they had to go against their partner with their new partners. And so I do feel like it was a really good competition, a good challenge, because it made them be like, damn, I just lost this challenge. What the fuck were you doing? I was damn near like eating this person. What are you doing? How did you win? So I thought it was a good way to like get things stirring, and I do think it got into Sincere's head. Sincere was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck
Okay,
are
I
you
will
doing now?
say that. Yeah, because he did say, "Who the hell is Corey?"
Mm-hmm,
Was it Corey that
mm-hmm,
Melanie? He goes,
yeah.
"Who the hell is Corey?"
And I knew
So
Bryce's ass gonna win that sucking challenge, honey.
I knew it. I was just like, we all knew Bryce. But what ended up happening, they end up tying initially, and then they did got like a group
Make
challenge where
out.
they
Which
all
Melanie
make
loves to
out.
kiss the girls, huh?
hmm
I think she likes
So,
that.
and then the villa end up winning that challenge, but it did make the guys know that, hey, by the way, these girls that you have at home, they're having fun with their guys too, not just you. So
Exactly.
I
Exactly. I
think
think
that
it's gonna get in the
that
guy's head a
definitely
bit.
it definitely got in Sincere's head
Because
because
the girls,
Melanie
remember,
did
the girls
win.
have seen all the girls. So they know what the
hmm
girls look like. They know their reaction. So they can be a little
hmm
bit more calm. The guys have no idea what these guys look like. So I think it got into their
Exactly.
head a little bit more.
Mm.
And they don't know the girls had seen them either.
Yeah.
So there's that. So it was a good challenge. I was here for it. I was like, okay. Even though I was laughing at Carl because they were like showing him doing moves, but I'm like, y'all keep cutting him off because y'all know he was just slamming his big ass body down on Nanaya when he's trying to do the roll.
Yeah.
I was like, you just slamming your body. Calm down. Anyways,
Yeah, like I said, it was a big freak out, so I will have to be honest, I did fast forward through some parts. I'm just like, I'm
yeah,
not
I
really
didn't watch all
interested.
of it. I usually do with some of those because I'm just like I only like to see the couples I like do those kind of challenges. But so we'll
Mm-hmm.
finish with so Anaya and Caleb talk, even though Anaya talking about she misses her man, insane.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
or did we? Either way, doesn't matter. So yeah, so Anaya and Carl talk. They seem to be aligned for me. I feel like that's her speed. That should be her guy. She should take him to the
Mm-hmm.
end. That's her Prince Charming that she's been waiting for. And for my deep dive, he seems like a good guy. So I hope that for
Yeah.
her. I hope that for her. Because I don't hate Casey. I just don't want her and Casey together. I don't think it's good for
I don't
her. I
want
don't
them
think they're
together
on the
either.
same speed. I don't think they like each other. So I'm just like, that just needs to be
Mm-hmm.
dead. I love
Right.
Black Love, but they don't like each
I
other.
just don't think they're compatible.
No. And I'd be very
Mm-hmm.
surprised if they get back together. I'd be very surprised because she really just needs to take Carl, ride him to the sunset. Same thing with Titi. Take Titi
Mm-hmm.
on to the end. You and Titi, her
Yeah.
and Carl, and y'all become besties. I would love that.
Exactly.
I would love
Mm-hmm.
that. And then so let's end the episode with our recoupling, or how we feel like it's gonna end with Casa Amor and what we feel like is the end. Because I have my predictions.
Okay.
So
Okay,
I
you go
feel
first.
like the recoupling is gonna be Caleb is gonna bring back Jaden, the blonde girl.
Mm-hmm.
Corbin's bringing back Parmita,
Mm-hmm.
100%. Bryce is
I agree.
definitely coming back alone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Casey's gonna bring back TT. I think he's going to.
I do too.
And then, who else? Okay, and then Sincere is coming back alone. Oh my gosh, my dog got this thing.
What's going on?
Joey has his toy and he's gonna squeak it if I let him keep playing with it.
Mm.
Anyways, Casey. So yeah, Sincere.
I'm
I think
fifty-fifty
he's
on
gonna come back
him.
alone.
Mm.
I think he's coming back alone.
Mm. I don't know.
I think
It's always a toss up with him.
because
I
he's a
don't know.
liar. You never know. You never know the
I
truth with
never
him.
know.
But
So
my
I'm just at
prediction
this
is he's gonna
point.
come back alone because he's going to want to have his cake and eat it too, which is what he did with Soul.
Hmm.
And I think Zach's coming back
Oh
alone
yeah,
because his
he can have his fun with him more and be like, okay, I'm done, and go back to Melanie. Yeah,
because
you're
guys
right.
do it all the time from Casa Amor. Just so you like, they
Hmm.
will do all their dirty, nasty shit, and then come back
Hmm.
and act like they were good. And then a lot of times, movie night exposes them.
Okay.
Yeah, or they'll come back and they give you half truths. Um,
Yeah.
so I think he'll come back alone because I think he really does like Melanie. I think Zach's coming back alone. I think Kayla's
Hmm.
coming back alone. Trinity's
Hmm.
definitely coming back alone. Kenzie's gonna bring that Dylan guy, which we never talked
For
about them.
sure.
But all I'll say with good for Kenzie,
Nothing
y'all leave the show
good for
now.
Kenzie, but only
Leave
like
the
I
show
said,
now.
that was shallow. It was just sexual.
Oh, sugar
Whatever.
and spice. I'm like, and then you try to tell people you're not lustful. Like,
Yeah,
how do you
exactly.
sit there and say that to a man you just met and then say you're not lustful? And then the first thing you
Exactly.
say about this man is you're a good kisser, thank God.
Yeah.
All right, Kenzie.
I was,
All right,
yeah,
girl.
uninterested.
All
Yeah,
right.
Dylan, I'm just like, girl, I'm uninterested. Jen, I'm like, girl, have fun. Pick whatever. The guy with the mustache,
So annoying.
it looks a little porn starish, but whatever, if that's what you're into.
Honestly,
Go
I
ahead,
think
girl.
that's totally up her alley.
Yeah. Gal.
I actually think they look cute together. So they kind of look,
Hmm.
they have that same look. So I'm like, hey, works.
Yeah.
Again, you can trickle off at the end. You don't need to leave right away. You can be a little background character. I'm fine with that. Kenzie
Hmm.
and this other guy, you guys can go home. And
Yeah.
then Kanaya, I hope she brings back
I hope
Carl.
she, by Carl.
God,
Yeah.
I hope. And
I
actually, I
hope
think Melanie's a toss up. I think Melanie's a toss up.
she is. I think she,
I
like I
think she's
said,
really conflicted.
honestly, she's conflicted, but I think she'll come back alone. It don't matter. It really don't matter. She just wants sincere.
And I
It
heard
don't
that
matter.
Corey got two baby mamas. One's one. I mean,
Oh,
two kids, and one of them is 1 years old. So I'm like, I don't
oh,
know.
hell no.
That's what I heard. I
Yeah,
don't know if it's true.
come home
I
alone.
never could try to confirm it, but I
That
don't know.
should definitely be a conversation. At least Sean was like, "Yeah, I got a
It,
kid. If you got two,
yeah, two's
you better
crazy.
have that conversation. Better be had on Thursday.
Two's a lot, and he's probably like 23, 24. So,
I don't
and
care
it
how
could
old
be
you
just a
are.
lie. Honestly, this is allegedly. I want to point that out. This is
Hmm.
allegedly. I don't know if it's true. I just
Hmm.
literally heard it on YouTube today. I don't know if it's true.
Okay.
It was on
All
a
right. We'll
reel.
hope it's not.
So,
We'll
anyways,
hope it's
guys,
not.
I hope so. But I am. This Love Island is officially taking off. It's gonna be the shit show for the rest of the summer. It's gonna be. I'm here for it. I'm sad.
Hmm.
And these reviews are going to be a lot spicier. I have a feeling moving forward.
Oh, so it gets crazier.
Yeah, because after Casa More, it just like everything peaks at Casa.
Okay.
So like right after
Okay.
Casa is the peak of the show because all the drama from Casa unfolds, and
Okay.
then you
All right.
basically see the couples kind of go to like their final coupling, and then you kind of see dates or I want to maybe explore. Well, every once in a while, you have somebody that changes their mind and wants to explore something, or somebody gets dumped. But
Mm-hmm.
overall, you're going to see them pretty much pair off and be in their main couplings. Because normally, all the couplings and how strong they are is not that strong. This was crazy. It
Mm-hmm.
was really strong couplings this last time. Not a lot of single people.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyways, we're gonna
Okay.
get out of here. It's a Wednesday night. You guys will be listening to us on a Thursday when the episode drops. So we will talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And we will talk to you on Sunday.
All right.
All right,
Talk to
bye
you later.
guys.
Bye.